Good morning, everybody. Peace and love, peace and love. It is currently 10:54 p.m. Let's get into this meme review. Ringo meme review. Alright, first up, we've got. How'd they get my Spotify wrapped? The Beatles, George Harrison, One Direction, Paul McCartney, John Lennon. Yeah, that looks just about right. Alright, on to the next one. I'm just gonna delete that. Nobody needs to see that. On to the next one. I don't know why this is in here. This is just a normal picture of Paul. This one as well. This one also looks just like Paul. I don't know how these got in here. This is just all Paul McCartney. My old buddy Balls McCartney over here. Anyway, here we've got POV. You've just been thrown to your death by the Beatles and they know they're far too powerful to ever be charged for your murder. Yeah, that's very accurate. See me standing down there. I'm the one that threw you off. Alright. Walrus lifespan. Approximately 40 years. 40 years. John Lennon. Lifespan. 40 years. Coincidence? I think not. Alright, on to the next one here. Stuart Sutcliffe quits the Beatles July 1961. Ringo Starr, that's me, quits the Beatles August 1968. George Harrison quits the Beatles January 1969. John Lennon quits the Beatles September 1969. Paul McCartney quits the Beatles 1969 April 1970. Pete Best never quit the Beatles. I think that's a very profound one, because he was the best. I, of course, was the star, but he was the best. Alright, on to the next one. Last digit if you like. Look down what it is. Thick boy John Lennon for 0. Pedophile McCartney for 1. I love that guy. I love him. There's a heart. Racist John Lennon. Woman is the of the world. Thick cowboy Ringo. Oh yeah. Jesus. Sus. Granny McCartney. That's what he always looks like, isn't it? John Lennon but obese. Why does he look so fat there? Cancer-ridden Ringo. Yeah, it's the truth. I've been hiding it for... I've been hiding it for the last 83 decades, but nobody's caught on yet. It's surprising. Catgirl McCartney is actually my favourite. My favourite McCartney. Beautiful. We can forget that one exists. Alright, on to the next one. Beatles circle jerk on George's death anniversary. Very sad. Very sad. Very sad. Beatles circle jerk on John's death anniversary. It was really funny how he died. Alright, next one. You just found out the Beatles are British? I need a moment. Actually, we aren't British. We're from Liverpool. Next one. I used to be cruel to my woman. I beat her and kept her apart from the things that she loved. Man, I was mean, but I'm changing my scene, and I'm doing the best that I can. That song really did take a turn for the better, didn't it? Guys, any idea how to end Hey Jude? You just have to let us go, Paul. The crash wasn't your fault. He seems to keep forgetting that. I, of course, can still talk to him because I'm a ghost, but those two dum-dums can't. Of course, Paul always tries to forget about the crash. He doesn't know how to take a joke. Alright. A good character design is one which can be identified by its silhouette alone. Is that JFK? Okay, on to the next one. The breakfast John Lennon prepared for his children, Sean and Julian. Yeah, the only unrealistic part is that he gave Julian a breakfast. Next one. Charles Manson analyzing the lyrics to Revolution. Blind Patrick. SpongeBob was my favorite show when I was 3. Charles Manson analyzing the lyrics to Helter Skelter. Smart Patrick. Very overexposed as well. Yeah, it's very interesting. The whole story, you know. What do you miss? Sorry, I've just done 35 pounds of cocaine. Sorry. What do you miss most now that your fame prohibits your freedom? I said going to the movies. Jeej said having nothing to do. John said school because you don't have much to do there. Paul said going on buses. What impresses you most about America? John said bread. Paul said going on buses. I have to say, I like going to movies on buses. I like the buses. Some dumbass asked us, are you guys still performing? The Beatles' official Twitter replied, the Beatles. I don't know what they expected. Oh yes, I loved recording this album. It was when my hair was about shoulder height. Ah, those were the times. And we still had Jeej and George. This is fun. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This is me when I was 20. Man, I was hot. Anyway. Oh wow. I didn't know that Paul made the news in Brazil. That's quite impressive for such a small band like us. Yeah, John was bisexual. I would know. I caught him in bed once with Paul. He isn't problematic. Lovesick Bug Boy should be cancelled. Also, he's not dead. Evil Beatles be like, I am currently nice to my woman, I hug her and encourage her to partake in the things that she loves. Yeah, that's pretty realistic. And you can tell that I disagree with them, because John's looking at Paul, refer back to the last image, and Jeej is looking at you. Jeej is looking at you. I, however, am looking off to the side, portraying the fact that I am cruel to my woman, and I beat her, and I keep her apart from the things that she loves. Well, yeah, steal his look. I feel like everyone should probably know that we had the ladies' undergarments, if you know what I mean. This dummy doesn't understand that, apparently. I'm disappointed. He's not a true Beatles fan.
I'd like to be under the sea, in an octopus's garden, in the shade.
I had a lot of fun recording that one. Oh yeah. And everybody knows that the worst song on that album? Obviously, Long, Long, Long. I personally hated Let It Be, but seems like a lot of other people enjoy that one. Realistically though, I think the best song that we've ever written was probably Don't Pass Me By. A hit for the ages. I'm pretty sure it hit number 3 in the Netherlands. And our final image. Trade offer. I receive, parents divorced. You receive, Hey Jude. I think Paul made that. Yeah. John. Let's use. He divorced with. Wait. Does this not work? Yeah, he divorced Cynthia. And then Paul McCartney wrote Hey Jude. I don't know, I think that was a pretty fair trade. Well, that's all for today. See you later. In all reality. More like video coming out in a few years.